So what do you have?
Jonas, and also Equatorial Guinea Papano Baltazar Ingunga. So Ghanaian social media commentator Twene Jonas has ignited controversy after labeling African women as prostitutes. In response to the Baltazar Ingunga sex tape scandal, this inflammatory remark has sparked widespread criticism, with many condemning Jonas's statement as unfair and disrespectful. Now, DJ Chamine no asempa, but before then, let's go and watch the video. We will be right back.
Video. I feel na mami kofre kosi amese yo no a ana mami kofre ya ahwe ana mami kofre adwo ahwe so ofia obi di obi yira me anya masem ne yire because me nim so bad ye oye bibi nim ko ade o ya hye oni yire me che no bibi ni ba bia ya hye oni maka sa asem na che multiple times. It doesn't matter so South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Hemfa, America nyina bibi for ma hye for sa na ya reason o ya hye oni Ushia Broniba on the other hand. Broniba enye ashawoni. Why se bema pepepe. Ushia Broniba say kimnani idinkoma. 30 years aden na so virgin. Oh me twen bema bia me na be ware me. 40 years aden na virgin. Me twen bema bia me na be ware me. 50 years aden na we da so virgin. Me twen bema bia me na be ware me. Obehia bibini 18 years, why abortion bed 25. Neighbor.
Okay, know video no, it's all about Twene Jonas. He's saying say African women are prostitutes, and it's not something surprising to him because African women are prostitutes. And in regards to this sexual scandal, no wawa. People are tagging him to talk about it, but wawa. But bronyufone de omomo de no be 30 years, 35, 40 no da see a virgins or da see a virgin. But for the African women, he has labeled all of us. He didn't even say excluding. He didn't exclude anyone. In fact, all African women are prostitutes. With this comment, he said, no, people are not really happy with it. And I'm also not happy with DJ Cham because he said, say, in a way, it's true. So DJ Cham, I'll start with you.
The reason why I said in a way is true, no, and it's, you see, in Africa, about, let me say, 2% can only stay single when their husband travels. Only 2%. Only 2% in Africa. The banner warrior say be a make no to coin age and home to make them home and those kind of stuff. When it comes to women, only 2% from my point of view. Only 2%. So in this case, with what Twene Jonas is saying, you know, so we now you see, he has a point in some way because and then because of a virgin, our or my way more. It's hard for you to get. Even sebi or banu company bemanda company, she has been masturbating. So what I say, so there's no way some now kind, you know, to some extent, you know, he's very right. Say all African women are this or that based on the also either be. For example, Ghana asked me buy the sex tape the other day. It's not in Africa. How many women? Chakpo. So what I say. So in this case, no, Beka say he will not be surprised based on what Twene Jonas is saying. Twene Jonas is somehow right, but I think say kakra ebekanu because I don't think say I can say receiving over 10%. About 9 over 10 and a bear side and bida. But in this case, you know, it is very true. Say most of us, you know, are very, very into this kind of habitat.
Okay, before I move to Sister Debbie, I would disagree with you in the sense that I feel that that's what you are going through. That's why you're labeling all women like that. Because if Twene Jonas probably is not going through maybe cheats in his marriage and not saying in his relationship, but there's no way he would come out to say all African women are prostitutes.
But
and if you are in a healthy relationship where you know very well that I really love my partner also really loves me, I know say nenino the plate and media, no one is licking that plate.
How will you know?
How would you know, say? No, why won't you know?
What to say?
If you are doing everything,
have you heard this say all women are the same? What is our statement?
Matilda.
Do you believe it or not?
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in it?
Oh no.
That is you, right?
Yes.
Debbie, do you believe in that?
All men the same?
All women are not the same.
Are all men dogs?
All women can never be the same because we were not treated or raised by one
Thank
woman.
you.
You see? You too have your own point of view.
So yeah, sure, we do.
Yeah, you have your own point of view.
Definitely.
And I don't think that you but now say you be broken heart and I say be sad.
Not at all. But why would he even do that?
Yes.
He's afraid.
Yeah, so now what Twene Jonas is saying, is it true or not?
What's he saying?
Yes.
That all African women are prostitutes.
It's not yet my turn, so I'm keeping quiet.
You are keeping
for
quiet.
Now, yes.
Okay, I'm asking them. There's no way someone would date a guy. A few Penamaka said they will never accept for having sex with them. So sir. Okay, so jumping from one man to another man, who are you?
And
before Berman Nebenya Neche Aton. No, my bread. Nechana Kasanka or Shano Company or bread dada. So with what Twene Jonas is saying, oh, quite be so you're right.
You're right.
Yes.
All African women are prostitutes. The disrespect, the audacity to say that.
Why, man?
Sister Debbie.
Prostitution is everywhere. Prostitution is not only in Africa. And then I'll stand to correct this. Not all African women are prostitutes. Because my mother is not a prostitute.
Thank you.
So not all African women are prostitutes. We have prostitutes. You have prostitution is something you've decided that you want to do as an individual. You have your own reason why you want to become prostitute. And so if some group of women in this country do not respect themselves, do not respect the norms and values guarding marriage, and you go about to cheat on your man, doesn't mean say you should classify all women in Africa being prostitutes. Equatorial Guinea, the incident that happened there, it is some married women, and so you can't say because of that all African women are prostitutes. Yes, we have women that are very shameless. You are married to a man. You know this is the man you are married to. You
understand better when Anka we are Bema.
Oh no, I don't understand. Then it means you didn't get the right woman. It means you see, if you don't get someone who is right enough, it makes you feel like all women are the same. Same thing happens to the woman. If you don't get a right man who will respect you and then respect your values and everything concerning you as a woman, you tend to see all men be equally the same. That's why some women regard all men to be cheats. They see all men to be cheats. You get it? It's because of the kind of experience the person has gone through. That doesn't give you the guarantee to finalize that. Or no, he's not even saying some African women. He said it's a disrespect to us because I'm an African woman. She is an African woman. We are African women. So you don't have to come and say that all African women are prostitutes. No, we have them. You see, one thing we should also ask ourselves is that what is the main factor pushing this kind of women into such acts? We have men that are irresponsible, even though it doesn't guarantee you to go cheating about. But we have a man that will only marry you to be in the house. He doesn't care how you feed. He doesn't care how the children survive. He doesn't care about anything. Sometimes some men will not even give you money to prepare food at home. They will just wake up and then leave the house, and then when they are coming back, they have it in mind, so before they get home, food should be ready, everything should be set, and when you then get it, they end up beating you and stuff. And so since some women cannot bear it, and some of them are actually jobless, the only thing they tend to do is to go about to cheat. to get money to survive. You get it? So there are certain factors that pushes some kind of women into that. Even that's why I said that, even though it doesn't guarantee you, because as a married woman, even the traditionalists are against it. Not only the church, the traditionalists are against it. As a married woman, you are noted to be married to one person. I've not witnessed any marriage where when they are going to join you together with a man, there is a vow that I can cheat. Then you also the pastor will ask you whether you can cheat. You say yes, pastor, I will cheat. And then the man will also say yes, I will cheat. So the marriage is an open. No, it's not like that. Marriage is something between two people. That is why you know this is who I want to be with. So you be with the person. If you know you cannot, why did you venture into the marriage at the first place? That should be the first question. But then that's what I'm saying, we should ask ourselves that what pushes them into that. It's not only married women, young girls. Yes, Africa. What is our problem is we are too learned. Yeah. We think we know. There is prostitution in. Have you been to America before? Well, I haven't been there, but I'll be going there very soon. I know there is prostitution there. I know they practice prostitution, but it's because we African, we are overdoing it. Even young children of today, at the age of 13 years.
You agree in Africa, we most of our women or all of our women are.
No. I still don't agree. I still don't agree. I still don't agree. Most women are prostitutes in Africa.
Most too. You don't agree to it.
I don't agree to it. Most. So, yes, you. Let me push my statement to where I'm going to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. At the age of 13 years, you see a young girl dress exposing everything, posting it on social media, doing stuffs. At the age of 13 years, the person is already into prostitution. Sometimes it is not their fault. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not their fault. Some of them, let me say, lack of proper parental care. Sometimes to a shelter. They are not getting shelter. As a child, they're growing up. You are jobless. Your parents brought you into the world, so they have the responsibility of taking care of you. But I'm telling you that sometimes at the age of 10, some children are taking care of their own selves. The school she's attending, she's the one providing her own books. She's the one paying her own school fees. Where do you think she's getting that money from? She's getting the money from the guys. That is why even in Accra here, I have a friend who will tell me that when you buy Indomie 12 cedis and you add on Simo 1, you will get the person. Or even plantain chips 5 cedis, you will get the person to have for a night. Sometimes 20 cedis, you will get the person. It's not like, see, let me tell you, sometimes it's not their own fault. They wish they don't do that. But what they will eat, where they will lay their head, they don't have. So African, we have problem. It is not only about... if we want to delve deeper,
we have problem. Who are causing the problem?
The government is part. The parents are part. Yes, the government is part, and the parents of those children are part. Okay. It is these same children that grow up.
No way.
You are not part. Me, I'm not part. I don't know. Regina is not part. I don't know whether you are part. We are not part.
That also. So what comes in your mind?
We are not into prostitution. No.
But with you people saying, say you in particular, I can say, in fact, all African women are prostitute. Prostitution is not. It doesn't only involve the lady.
Oh yeah.
And so you, the man, you are also a prostitute.
In fact, you're a womanizer.
Wait.
What is wait? Because if you do not patronize her.
Between we the guys and the women, or you the ladies, and you from the whom say you are prostitute.
It is the men.
Yes. No. You see, you can't even talk.
I can talk.
You can't even talk.
In fact, I'm bold with what I'm saying.
Have you seen any guy? No. Have you seen any guy standing at the roadside waiting for a lady to come for the lady? I don't. The lady coming for the guy.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I haven't seen, but I've seen them going to pick the ladies. Why is it that when you pick the lady, you don't advise the lady and give her money to go, but you want to have sex with her? Give her.
Do you know how? I know someone.
Do you know hookup? Hookup. And now hookup now, yeah, cause they've moved that standard to the prostitution to hookup. No, it's not only about women.
Oh yeah.
They have groups where when you need sugar daddies, when you need sugar mummies, men are in.
They are in.
They are in.
I agree
with what you are saying, but this is whereby I say, Mimi kase me rate is here. The high risk no.
High risk.
Money no the rate.
The rate.
Oh, Emma, because if I do a almost one better or the hawker. So you are trying. So both of you are prostitutes. Don't exclude yourself.
Oh yeah,
don't think
you are also going in for the person to have something to do with the person. What is holding you down? What is holding? What is holding you? Like I don't get what is holding you. I don't want to mention them. What is holding? I don't get it. You see, in America, say prostitution is everywhere. Even they are also practicing it too. But the reason why it looks as if say the African, we are so much into it is because some women are very shameless. Like the video they just
played.
Yes, on air, the Equatorial man. It is so shameless. A married woman. What do you need? What at all do you need? Some people they're actually married to a rich man who provide them with everything they want. But do you know the reason? Let me tell you. Do you know the reason why some women still cheat? Fine, let me give you an example.
Okay.
You are in a relationship with a guy. You are not married to the guy. You are sleeping in his room. You are having an affair together. When you are doing it, like you hide, you seek and hide to do it. Even if you went to the person's parent to
do their cocoa.
Yeah, and everything. So they still advise that there should be some separation between the two of you for some time, but then you guys seek to do it. So when you seek and you are doing it, it's sweet, right? Fine. When you marry and you are now in like you are now with a person, you feel like something is missing. So you feel like when you don't go out, you are not feeling that kind of joy, like enjoyment and excitement again. So even though you are married to the person, you are still going out because that joy and excitement you used to get those time, that kind of feeling is still there. So you feel like the person you are with, you are fed up with the person, so you still want to be like seeking out to do that thing. That is the main thing that is causing all these things that some married women cannot sit on their buttocks.
And even when we are rating married men, there are people who tend to cheat the most. You people are putting that aside and concentrating on women.
Okay, have you found out why?
Why? So have you also find out? You always want to make an excuse for yourself. Have you also find out? Jokes aside, have you also find out why those women are cheating? It is not justified anywhere. It is not written in the Bible that men have the authority to go out. And cheat.
But the same Bible have says we can marry as what we want.
Then marry. Marrying is not. Why won't I agree?
You see, you do know what is you guys a problem. If you're coming to marry me, let me know that Deborah, I'm not marrying you.
And there are even types of marriages with that kind of law.
Sure.
Do you know that?
But you don't do that.
So it's high time you educate yourself.
You see, it's true because issues like this, you think we the women are the notorious people in this
Let's
case.
move
but
on.
The men, you people are doing a lot. See, you can see a married man with a ring on his hand coming to stand in front of you to propose to you.
Very shameless.
And you can even tell the person, I am married. You'll be like,
very shameless.
So he will still tell you so.
So you also getting married, or you are into the relationship or marriage, maybe so far. Do you disagree?
When you are married and you have ring.
Yes.
I would disagree.
You disagree.
I would disagree. Married with kids, it's a curse. It's a curse. What you won't like somebody to do to you, don't do it for somebody. Like you don't.
Debbie.
Okay, so let's move to our next story.
Wait, Debbie.
No, we are moving to our next story. So our next story is about Ghanaian model and entrepreneur Hamamat Muntia. So in a world where leaked recordings of private sexual encounters have become very common, she has issued a strong caution to women, urging them to be extra vigilant. I say, if you do not have your own room or your own space, avoid sex. Because the rate at which sex videos APAPN. You might go to the man's room, say you are going to make love, but you do not know what he has planted there. Maybe you now planted some hidden camera video or whatever, it's recording everything. Later on, maybe he's using it to blackmail you. The next moment, it's your nudes are circulating online. So she has advised that it's better as a woman you have your own space and bring the man over. Some men will not also encourage Salome coming all the way from their house to come and sleep over at a woman's house. Some men wouldn't encourage that. So, Sister Debbie, I'll start with you. Do you think, say, it's advisable?
Why? It sounds funny though. She's giving an advice. If you don't have your own space,
avoid sex.
Avoid sex. Is he the avoid sex?
So you are not comfortable with it?
No, wait, like I'm trying to understand the question. Don't interrupt me. Let me flow. With that case, I want to know, is he with someone you like, you're the person, or like
even when you know the person? Because leaked videos, no, it's mostly your friend is saying exes.
Oh, okay.
And entirely leaky.
Okay. I think with that one, it would be safe if you bring the person to your house.
You the lady bring the person to your house.
You the lady
not to sleep over. You just do then you go your way.
I think it's safe for you to bring the guy to your own house. But in your house, you haven't set any camera anywhere.
Yes.
But the guy knows he can be killed at any time.
Oh no, why should I do that?
Oh, please.
It depends on why.
Yeah,
you see, it's like you have negative thoughts. If you didn't do anything to me, why do you expect me to do such a thing?
Wait, but where from this comment that or the mama or two mama who say
I think people are the ones who always hiding cameras and
videos and
stuff.
Okay. It's a guy now call I found while one or say Willis one or say one no sorry. Then you're banning them on.
You see
what?
He slept over.
Let me finish. Don't interrupt me. Let me finish. So when you get to you also say
no problem.
It's not for me.
I'll definitely come in.
For me, it's not about you sleeping in the guy's house or in the woman's house. But you see, the mistake sometimes most ladies do, you'll be having an affair with someone and then the guy may be videoing you or something and you're okay with it. Sometimes it is the ladies that even bring such an idea, and the camera will be there and then you'll be videoing. And one thing I respect the men in this case, when you see them like videoing themselves, the guy will never show his face.
Yes.
The guy always try to hide his face, but the ladies will always show their face.
It's because of trust. They know, say, I trust this my partner to the extent that I know that he wouldn't leak the video. They
always show their face, and it's very bad. I think some other times we were watching something on TikTok, and this young girl, I think she's a teenager, she went to his guy's home, and then in the bedroom, like a guy when he wakes up in the morning, like he
that's right.
Yeah, she was actually holding the manhood of the guy, and then she was videoing, and her face was showing, but the guy hid his face, and she was rather showing her face. You see, it's very bad. So sometimes the fault is from we ourselves. You can't trust anybody. There might be some small misunderstanding between the two of you that can lead to breakup.
Yeah.
And anger issues, when you are very angry right now, you don't care what is going on, you don't care the kind of distraction you will cause. It is after that when you come to your senses, you'll be like, oh no, what have I done? So when there is misunderstanding, be rest assured that guy is going to leak the video. Even without that, maybe my phone, Sam can actually come to my phone and be like, oh Debbie, I want to search. He might then like go like me. When I take your phone, I like to go through galleries to watch videos. Mistakenly I might come across that video, and then I will transfer it to my phone without your knowledge, and I'll be using that to blackmail you. So it's not about you going to somebody's house. So you just have to be careful. But then with those hotels and stuff, there are CCTV cameras all around, but sometimes just that they don't fix it in the bedroom but outside. But you just need to be careful.
Okay, DJ Chan.
Ohima, with what the lady is saying, I agree with her You understand? Say, don't go in. Say, if you don't have a room, do not have sex or something. She's right in some way because you see, most guys right now are not ready to settle down with some women. So what is based on maybe some women, their characters and other stuff. So it's just something hang out. So what they will do is then they will rather go to a friend's place, talk to the friend, I want to have your room for a day or just about 2 hours, 3 hours for something quick. And you know, guys, it's easy to give your room to, but some of us, especially if you are living with your girlfriend that you know, say, no. But in this case now, I can say you shouldn't go into someone's room if you don't have your own room. There are hotels, so what I say. Based on what she's saying, say, because of leak video or sex tape videos now at the end. See, if for him I is working at a hotel, I can plan, especially when I go and let's say the person at the reception, you know, is a guy. We can plan, set the camera up, do whatsoever in the position one as it you know, forget about you going to the hotel. It can happen, and also forget about even if the guy Nakasankasa is having their own room or his own room or renting and I said definitely those kind of stuff can, you know, happen. The reason why a sex tape will leak is because sometimes guys, someone you imagine somebody post it or they will bring out the sex tape or something. But so you who say there sometimes, you know, some women amanon that bibi kakobe to me diwatema machese wankasa nyamya mpata untumi mboni nti. They will start blackmailing you with those kind of stuff. See, I have a friend Okofa Oba. Now they came and, you know, they were in their room and they did something and something touches and bend. So I can say. So meanwhile the guy was recording the lady without the lady's knowledge. So it got to a point that the lady went home and the guy, after some days, and a guy in the catcher girl and so umbrana wa fin on top. I say oban guy so lady so Charlie may ya the into the member. But not knowing that the lady was just joking. Say I said my guy the bit my catcher saying bad sometimes some women the bit my say their own cobat ya bet me kana waba. So the lady was there and my friend send the that particular video to the lady says so I'm bar or leak the video out. Lady
the boyfriend.
Yeah, the boyfriend. Lady Nankasa. So the lady went to the guy. They do know what happened. And I shared that, which is a lady no or shared that yes on a guy no. Not say or share that, but it was a planned by the lady. Said she went in to have whatsoever to do with the guy no. Into a catch a guy and they said Okoton Suyaba. Or I think she told the guy she was going to buy something, and the lady picked up the key no. And a lucky guy and share them on. I quickly went to the police station to report, and they came for the guy. So the funny aspect in say after I say about far guy and then the call, yes, he's in the phone. I'm gonna be format everything from the phone, and see why the lady billed the guy 10,000 Ghana cedis.
That's right.
So the guy needs to sell his motor, that or do delivery and those kind of Okada, and so. Then the mother have to come in to sell some things or get a loan from other resources to add up to the money. Honestly speaking, 10K.
As a sensible man, why should you do that?
10K. Recently, madam for madam. So in this case, you know, it can happen anywhere, but just that you should know the kind of person you are moving in with, you are dating, you see, I always say sorry can collapse a guy totally. Most guys, sorry keke. No matter how a guy no nakumaba, sorry, and I say me pacho. That is that is some of us. That is our weak point. Saying sorry can change everything. So in this case, I would advise whether the guy has his own room or the lady has his own room, we are all taking risks sometimes. Because me say me person me koda me get being chain me unko because misuro Seriously, even say on that. But see, sitting with the room, even though be okay, but I
say last story, right?
And you know, yo, I'm away to my toss.
Last is not in our vision. Okay, so our last story is about rape. So rape is a devastating crime that violates physical and emotional boundaries, leaving lasting scars on survivors. It's never the victim's fault. So how do we work together to create a culture of consent, respect, and support? These days, Obetina, someone has been raped, and especially the most disheartening thing about this rape issue is Akola Papa Penyu Toto. Now 6 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, she has been raped. Penyin the Emeka says it's not justifiable, but nenye fikakra, but rape is rape. So Sister Debbie, how do you think that we can come together to combat this?
Hi. Rape, I think rape case is a very big topic on its own, very big and broad. Well, I've heard of a lot of rape cases where young children at the age of, sometimes at the age of 7, 6, 10, 12 being raped, and the discrimination and all that. I think the best way to curb rape is to educate the girl child. And I think of late class social studies, RME and those kind of stuffs, they used to teach us about all those things, rape, causes of rape, its effect, how to curb it, and a lot of stuffs. We have to educate the girl child more on rape cases. We have adults that are even raped.
Yeah.
Adults that are even raped. Adults that even know they are left and right and they are still raped. But then the only advice I'll give is, I think you should be very careful. You don't have to be like alone, like an isolated place. You're alone with a guy, someone you don't know too much, somebody you don't trust too much. Being in an isolated area with that kind of person, I think the person can actually do anything bad to you. And I think with this rape case too, parents has a major role to play. I remember those times growing up, I hate it when somebody call you say like Mereketwa. Membo. I hate it because I believe that maybe the person can have that kind of perception. Or someone like somebody can just say that for saying sake. But some people I know, like some part of nodding, that the person can actually say mayor, and they can give the parents a sum of money or something.
That one is their culture.
Their culture.
It's still there.
Okay, and it's still there, really. That are coming marry. Well, we have people who actually, you said that one is their culture, but we have people who actually do that, and at the end of the day, they'll end up having an affair with the child or something. So the best thing is, as a girl child, you have to be very careful. If somebody calls you, that come and buy me toffee. That's how they used to do, like those small kids. They'll be like, buy me toffee, or don't you have to? The person will be in his room and come and be calling you, come and take toffee, come and take toffee. And those children are so much addicted to sweets, so she will just go in. And at the end of the day, so the best thing is parents have to educate their children more. And then I think the teachers are also trying their best, because they are also even at the university, they still teach the staffs. Because adults, as I said, adults are raped. You can go into an office to be employed, and at the end of the day, you just see people, you just see someone, the person that is coming to interview you or your boss, you'll be like, the person just go like past your back and then try to do something. So those times they used to advise that as a lady, when you're going out, you should have pepper spray. Pepper spray in your back in case of incasity. Then I think one thing also they used to tell us was, if you go to pay a guy a visit or something, they give you, I'll tell Regina back to us, and they give you drink. You have to do something to make sure that there is nothing. If there is actually something in the drink, you can detect that, no, this person has actually put something in the drink. You better clear your throat. But I think, aside that, with young ladies, we should be very careful. You might be in an area where nobody has that intention about you, but sometimes, the way we carry ourselves, sometimes the way we dress also attracts certain people to do that. And then don't be walking alone in the night. You might be in an area where it's very residential, everyone is indoors. By 8, 9 you don't see anybody outside, and that sometimes 10, 11 you can see young children walking about on the street as if they don't even know where they are going for to. Is very bad. So you should know the time you come out and then the time you go inside as well. I think that will help. Will help.
Okay, DJ Cham.
Okay, Ohima, like Debbie said, when it comes to rape cases like this, now the measure rule depends on the parents. You understand? Because at the end of the day, just imagine, say, your daughter or son, especially the daughters, are also BEC, and also BEC, and they been one who from Form 1 to Form 3 are failure or Form 6, 7, 8. They make us what I say. People been one or culture from primary GHS 1 to GHS 3. Uben one do kona kawe hundada, and yet from 6 to 8 o'clock, never prefer to go and write your papers or something. Now then by 7:30, sometimes 8. Now fina unkolai free school. Sometimes it's not only grown-ups spend a year raping kola. Sometimes to we the students or some of the students within the community and I say within the school now trigger they can rape someone or something. And then again, some of the teenagers had the cause of their own rape, and I say, "Omakasampun raping the man, not the guys." Yeah, because how can you tell me, sir, I'm crashing on this guy, and even to that extent, say they can fight about a particular guy.
I'll crash him, my name.
Can do can, but how old are you? When you will be 12 years, about 12 years.
You know, JHS crash was so sweet.
Sweet to the next. You see, 12 years and crashing on someone, and even some of them even know say this particular man is married, but still. And some of the women, sometimes who do want to be pimping by the papa with just because of so whisker. So measure rule is depends on the parents, especially the mothers. That is all. And my last question. I
said the rape issue, everyone is involved. We wouldn't say the sole duty is only on the parents, because there are some men or some women who are pests in nature. A young lady is dressed decently, yet still obi be raping. And to the rape, in a way I agree, say a toda yentari shame and also can in a very provocative way. But that's even, have you heard of a Muslim being raped before? So what's it be that?
Oh yeah.
No way. She is dressed from head to toe, covered everywhere.
So someone will rape a Muslim without even seeing the shape, apart from the jalabia, just because of the beauty.
Now even some people are not even seen beauty. So far as a woman, they can enter.
And I'm even surprised about, especially those who wear their
you can only see their eyeball.
Yeah.
Then, so I sometimes I don't know. Like our team, they said, most guys were created dogs already before I hear warm.
Why don't you say all men were created dogs? Please, your last words.
Okay, so I imagine with my last words, I'll start from this current rape issue. They say every parent or everyone, especially the upcoming women, should be very, very careful how they dress of late, especially local TikTok or crowd, the way people dress, even who they are bees with fruma, kakra, and those kind of stuff. Immediately you visit the comment section, that is where you see most guys saying so sweet, so guys, so this, so that.
Yeah.
So you see, so only this one pokeke, you are even totally convinced that say you are beautiful, you have all kind of properties, you have you have everything. So that is the beginning of rape. When it comes to what Twene Jonas is saying, he said, even though America say all African women are shower and those kind of stuff, so that extent, the guy should go and apologize, whereby I know say any idea you understand, because that means say even your own mother is a prostitute before or even meeting your dad or meeting his dad to give birth to or nankasa muna or can or yes assessment. So there are certain things bringing it out and you could be right, but when to me prove your point, makes you wrong. And that's one you can't put it.
The lady talking about women avoiding
and
sex.
Me do wicked, I may do wicked. What about do that? Me do wicked, me do wicked. Then I say we all need to be careful because of late, because of breakups with exes and other stuff, because of most of us, the ex they free you. On two time it's not be Jimmy or Sadana. The Nipan de what you understand? So we should be careful anywhere we meet ourselves or we meet our partner. We should be very, very careful. And also, anytime you go, try to prepare yourself. Say, in case of this thing happens, you can do this, you can do that to, save yourself from any danger that comes in.
Okay, Sister Debbie.
Well, so I'll start with the rape cases. I think we should be, it's not only about being sensitive about your dressing, but we should be careful with our utterances. This upcoming teenagers, sometimes they talk trash to guys. A guy can actually call, maybe it's not because of what you are wearing, or maybe he's interested in you. Sometimes you just need information about something, but then you can speak trash to the person and do stuff. Those times they used to say this thing for girls. For girls, I thought it was joke, but they did it to somebody. I saw it feeling gadoji with my own eyes. So you have to be you just have to be very careful with your utterances. Not everyone you can talk to and then you go scot-free. You should be careful with that. And then our dressing also counts. As I said, there is this lady on Facebook. I think she's living her whole life on social media. Because when she wake up, when she goes to the bathroom, as she's bathing, she's showing from her leg to her waist. Even though she won't show her butt, she will show her waist, her beats. She will show this side and come and show this side. How she dress, how she go to market, how she come, when she come back, she moves her things. Like her whole life is on social media. And even though some are criticizing her, some are also telling her, as you say, you are beautiful, I like your this, I like your hair, I like your, you see. So all those kind of ways, like, it becomes so interesting in their heads, so it makes it look as if they are living a good life. Just as the parents have a role to play, the teachers also have their role to play. And then I think those who too has some parts to also play, because sometimes men who rape children under age, when they get to the police station, at the end of the day, we don't even know how the case will be ended. And they should stop that. An old man can rape a young girl under age. And instead of them to go to the police station, be like, no, this one is a family matter. Let's just sit and settle. It's not family matter. You've destroyed the girl's life. Seriously, you actually destroyed the young girl's life. So when certain incidents like that happen, you should be very careful. This one is not family matter. It's police case. They should deal with it. And then as a young lady too, if you begin to hear threats, like from somebody, I'll do you this, I'll do it, don't take it slightly. Sexual harassment comes in so many ways. It's not only about having an affair, but the person can start with like verbal words. So if you know you are not happy with what the person is saying, start reporting the person, so that if they want the person, they want whatever they do to the person, so that you'll be safe. Then back to Twene Jonas. Not all African women are prostitutes. Some because some of them are shameless. They are so shameless. They don't respect themselves, and they don't even regard their husband. Because I don't see the reason why, as a married man, as a married woman, you can just go about sleeping with other men. What your husband is having is not the same thing someone else is also having, and what your woman is having is not the same thing other women are having. So what is the difference? What is making you
Nigeria to love better than Ghana?
What is moving you people? So you should be very careful. But Twene Jonas, we know his utterances are just like that. Just like that.
And also for the men, if you can't eat one particular soup for a long time, with the women, we can't also be eating one particular food for a long time. We will all get tired. To DJ Cham, over to you, Yapo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, me dear, I agree. Say if you can't marry or you can't stay with your wife or something like this, to prevent or to make your wife feel free, or without thinking say you are cheating, I beg, marry another one. Adam, marry another one too.
Simple
Adam.
as ABC.
So that rather
than frolicking around like a dog.
That is it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name DJ Cham. That was Ohima Chumude and Sister Debbie right here in the studios. Ghana Talks Radio from now to 10 p.m. I'll be Dada. Once again, I go by the name DJ Cham. You can visit our website at www.ghanatalksradio.com, modernghana.com, and also live on Radio Garden. Big ups to you, DJ Rock inside the MCR and all the crew live on Ghana Talks Radio from now to 10 p.m. From now, let's go for Sam Gawulome live on Ghana.